Marissa, this is Elizabeth, Mother of Hearts, and this is your free initial reading. I'm going to start off by saging. I'm going to get this a little lit up. I'm going to cleanse the area. Got pieces flying. My bowl. Cleansing my cards. Alright. Let that burn. We will proceed to talk to the universe. Shuffle. Let's see what the universe wants to say to Marissa. What does the universe want to say to Marissa? Not a lot. Alright. Talk to your spirit guides and ancestors. See what they have to say to you. Spirit guides and ancestors, what do we have to say to Marissa? And spirit guides on top. On the bottom of the deck. Alright. And then we'll talk to your angels. Okay. They got a lot more to say. So spirit guides are kind of the people who do with the everyday things. Your spirit guides and ancestors, your angels are kind of the ones that help formulate the bigger picture for the universe. So they might have a little bit more to say because they're going to work on the bigger picture for you. As in your spirit guides are the ones who deal with the petty stuff, ultimately. And the encouragement of self-love. So here's your higher self. Bottom of the deck is self-love, which seems a little appropriate for what's going on in this reading. Alright, let's talk to your masculine energy. Let's see what the masculine energy inside you says. What's your masculine energy screaming? It's keeping a lot of things hidden, so you're blocking off some of your masculine energy. Yeah. Because the only thing that's coming out is what's hidden. So we'll leave those on top. Talk to your feminine energy. See what your feminine side says. Something. Alright. I flip the deck over. It's the Five of Pentacles. That was what was hidden in there. What's your feminine energy? Your masculine is blocked off right now. You've cut your masculine energy off at this point. You're kind of in this limbo state for yourself. Now I see one flip. Oh, more than one flipped. Okay, the moon at the bottom of the deck. We got the wolf's moon. And then you have two flippers, hidden ones. As a matter of fact, I'm going to pull the hidden ones out of here too, because these hidden cards, to me, I register as the things that you don't see, the things that are not coming out on the surface. And then we're going to take a general look at your storyline. Let's see what Marissa's story is. Things that are not on the surface about the story. Alright. Perfect. On the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And those are the hidden cards. Alright, your story is that you need to call judgment on a particular situation. It requires That's going to require you to, the judgment you call is what's going to be required to get your Ten of Pentacles. You're going to have to make a choice of solitude. So ultimately what I'm trying to get you to do is undo karmic cycles that you have going on in your life. In this particular karmic cycle, you have a judgment that you are going to need to call, in particular of getting your abundance. You're going to have to do this journey kind of alone at this point in time in your life. That is what the universe is informing you of your storyline, is that it's time to make that choice. Where do I go? Haha. This is because you need to call in this Emperor energy. This is coming back to why your masculine energy isn't. You have blocked off the masculine energy in yourself. You're like, I want to embrace this feminine, but what really is happening is you're cutting off the part that creates your stability, that takes your creativity and makes it solid. You're also having struggles setting boundaries and not choosing yourself in this particular situation. And this brings to the actual universe, because the Emperor fell on the universe, and it says, we need you to patiently plan, right? Because right now you're going through obstacles that you need to gain this spiritual strength from. You need to stop looking at what you're going through as a problem, in a sense of it is a solution to a much bigger problem that you were having. If this situation is falling apart, it's because it is trying to highlight a problem that you have. You maybe codependency is what I'm getting from all these cards, is that you deal with particularly someone who you want stability from, but you're seeing that they're not providing you stability, and you're ignoring that instead of giving that stability to yourself. So you have abandoned your Emperor energy ultimately because you are trying to get stability from someone that isn't able to give you stability, and you need to become that Emperor. Now your angel or your spirit guides and ancestors are saying you need to learn that you need to celebrate yourself from the time you wake up, from the time you go to bed, because that is what's going to bring you in the healing. And that the spirit guides and ancestors, they're bringing you the information. They just need you to love yourself unconditionally through this information. You kind of ignore the red flag about the situation, in a sense, to not have to deal with certain things. You're praying, they hear you praying, but your prayers are not being answered simply because you're not taking that leap on yourself. It's almost like you're expecting others to do this for you, and it's not going to happen. They're not going to be able to, because they're not source. The universe is your source. They're the ones that are going to provide it. So you need to build that connection. This is what your angels are saying. You need to build that connection, because once you get that strong connection of realizing that no person on this world can give you what you need besides you and the universe. Everything that somebody gives you is a gift. Whether you're in a relationship or not, it is not an obligation. They don't have to give you this. But the universe, if you're operating in its frequency, it is the universe is required to match your energy. But right now, it's not able to match your energy because you're asking the energy from someone who isn't able to give it. Once you are able to conquer this, you will get a raise, you will get money, you will get that abundance once you go on this solo journey. As again, back to the universe, solitude was the only card that flipped. And it also came out on top, the bottom was recognition and reward. Once you choose yourself, for yourself, by yourself, this is when you'll start to reap the benefits of your energy. You will get a raise and a promotion, but you need to make sure that when you get into this position that you become a conscious consumer. Stop buying shit you don't need. Stop buying clothes. Stop buying stuff that makes you look good on the outside, because the inside you're struggling, and that matters more than the outside, because when you can fix the inside, the outside will naturally start to glow. And become more grateful for the things that you do have in your life, because there are things that are very much abundant in your life. You have skill sets, you have people who support you, problem is that you're asking for support from people who don't support you. Now, your masculine energy is blocked off. It's blocked off because, like I said, you're still looking at what you're leaving behind. And, it's having this tower, your masculine energy is having this tower moment, like, what do I do? What do I do? How do I fix this? Solitude. The only way to fix this situation is to choose yourself, to be by yourself. And I know that's not what most people want to hear in a reading, but ultimately it is what's causing your blockage for abundance for yourself. And your higher self is saying, get the fuck off your phone all the time. Because it's getting you to do things that are not authentic to your nature. You get drawn into energies on the internet that aren't necessarily even remotely related to your situation, but because you're personalizing it, you might have transformed it into your situation. The information on the internet is to inform you, not to become you. And it is affecting your authenticity. Now, when I going back to the beginning, the only way to fix any of this is inner alchemy. This is diving into yourself, working on yourself, and tapping into your spirit, your nature's wisdom. Because the fact of the matter is, your shift will come when you transform your internal. Your financial, everything comes when you start to love on yourself. And that's why at the bottom of the deck, self-love is coming out, because this is where your focus needs to be. Not on people, not on places, not on things. Oh, and there's something hidden. Your higher self is not necessarily is keeping this from you. It's saying you're ignoring how you talk to yourself. You're not seeing yourself as this light being and not recognizing your creativeness. And this is why your masculine energy is withdrawn, because you are ultimately neglecting your feminine energy. And I've learned something interesting, that like masculines are very much your masculine energy is attracted to your feminine energy. But if you abandon your feminine energy and not being creative and not being self-reliant, your masculine energy wants to pull away. That means it's causing you not to be abundant, not to be in your higher self. Now, your feminine energy is trying to come in with this energy of, hey, I want to shift. I don't want to be in these third-party situations. I want to celebrate with my friends and stuff. But you have to make that choice. And your feminine is saying, we need to get out of this devil energy. We need to stop looking at the past as a broken situation and more of as a learning situation. Now, the transformation that you're going to experience is going to be coming by the next full moon. No, the waning gibbous. By the next waning gibbous, if you choose this way of life and you start talking to the universe, you will almost within like a week or two, give it a month, you will start to see the shift. You will start to see the abundance starting to flow in. You will, this requires you to take a leap of faith, right? We got the waning and the waxing gibbous. So both moon cycles, when you take this leap of faith on yourself and start getting into, like, go out with your friends. Don't not go out to look for a dating partner or anything, but just to be free. Surround yourself with people who talk good about themselves and talk good about others. This will help transform your mind state and bring your masculine back into wanting to be in charge, because you're going to be inspired by the surroundings. But this is going to require you to choose this by yourself. Whoever this person is, you're going to need to call judgment on it. And I'm getting, it's someone that you're in a relationship with. I'm getting a knight, somebody that's coming up as a knight and not your king. He appeared to be very abundant, but he was abundant with frivolous actions. Whoever this person is, it is a masculine energy. It could be a woman in your life, but it's giving me a masculine energy who likes to put on a show, who looks who would rather appear on the surface better than he is internally. And he's got you in this, I keep saying he, but this masculine energy has got you in this loop. And you need to step out of it and call judgment on this. Whatever particular situation you're going through, it is ultimately up to you. Now, I'm being told to read you a poem. Oh, live for the present. What were we just talking about? I think there's something better than turning back the page, attempting to recapture some past more glorious age. Should we not make the present, through blanketed with dread and fears, as wondrous and exciting as half-forgotten years? So what if the past days shine, and victorious shared seem pleasant? To solve future dilemmas, let us live in the present. Life bores only when it has no purpose. He who lives in peace and at ease must not speak all he knows, nor judge all he sees. No man can hold another man in the gutter without remaining there himself. And patience is the art of idling your motor when you wish you could strip your gears. So ultimately, they're getting that you want to move forward, but you want this instant gratification. You want the shininess before the polishing happens. And right now, you need to get into polishing yourself with this self-love. You need to work on polishing your inner self. Stop trying to be perfect. Just try to be you and more loving and caring towards you. Other than that, I mean, you're at the beginning of your self-love journey, and it's not easy, but there's some people in your life you need to take a look at, Marissa, and really evaluate your relationship with them. Are they pouring actual love into you, or is it spending more time being conflicted in this connection? Because that's ultimately where your determination is. You got to figure out, is this making me better or making me worse? And you're the only one who can stop it. Family members, friends, coworkers, lovers, adult children, whoever this may be, you're the only one who gets to decide how these people treat you and how they play a role in your life. I hope this helps. And may you have the day you deserve. Blessed be the universe. Know the universe loves you. And you're supported. You're very supported. They just need you to support yourself this time. And they will follow you through the trenches. All right. Blessed be. Bye.